All right, let's hop into today's reading and see what you guys are currently manifesting. All right, if you guys chose the blue stone, this is what you are currently manifesting. So for the overall energy, we're going to be focusing on possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. So right now what you guys are manifesting is the possibility of having more, the possibility of also expanding your consciousness and allowing more to happen. Yeah, so we have the Magician. Right off the bat, we have the Five of Pentacles. So already you guys are manifesting more abundance and also getting out of that lack state of mind. With the Five of Pentacles, usually this is about poverty, but it's in the reverse, which tells me that you guys are getting to a place where you can expand and allow more to come in. So opening up and just allowing the possibility is going to help you manifest on a much rapid level. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So right off the bat, again, this is about abundance. So you guys are the Magician here. You're learning how to manifest, and you're also learning how to create your own reality. Because of this, with the possibility card, raising your standards and elevating your expectations means that while before you guys may have settled for things in life, whether that be a specific job or amount of money you can make in a month, even something as little as that, you guys are coming to a place where you can allow more to come in. And this is actually the key. One of the most important keys to manifesting is just opening up the possibility. So this is breaking limitations also around your love life. So this isn't just abundance. This is learning how to provide for yourself, for your family, but creating a stream of income and being more confident in who you are in the sense of manifesting. So you guys are learning how to become the Queen of Pentacles, which is someone who creates their own stream of income and finances and what you want to do and what you love to do. So whereas again, before, maybe some of you guys have counted certain things out: dream cars, dream houses, dream trips, dream vacation, a specific amount of money that you want to manifest in a year or a month. You guys are learning more of the spiritual side. So with the High Priestess and the Magician, again, this is the 1 and 2 major arcanas. This is a much more spiritual group. So if you guys chose the blue deck, you are walking more in your manifestation power and actually exercising it, putting it to the test by seeing that you can create your own reality. So you guys are coming up as the Magician and the High Priestess and the King of Pentacles. So not only are you manifesting more abundance, so you guys have been able to really expand and allowing more to come to you. And this is also in your relationships. We have a king and a queen. This is counterpart energy. So you guys are manifesting a soulmate if you already haven't manifested a soulmate. If you haven't manifested a soulmate, then you're definitely manifesting someone. Whoever this person is that you guys are manifesting, if you haven't already met them, they're, in a sense, they're a counterpart to you. So while you're motivated and driven to make more finances, they are also too. So you guys are mirroring each other in kind of being in the same place in your life and manifesting the possibilities for one another on an individual scale. So your soulmate will be nearly on the same exact path as you. They may see it differently, but you're definitely manifesting a soulmate. This couple comes up as more of an empire couple, somebody, a business that you guys start together. And that's the thing with your guys' overall energy being possibility. This tells me that anything is possible, and just allowing that statement to take place in your guys' life is allowing more manifestations to happen. So you guys are manifesting a more love for life, seeing that you can actually live the life that you're dreaming about and not just dreaming about that, but really putting that into manifestation. So the person that you guys are manifesting, you guys are both, it seems like entrepreneurs, or will create something in the future together. Because you guys have allowed more possibility into your life, you can have an even greater relationship with someone and also allowing financial freedom to come in with you guys. So the possibility is just really, the sky is not even the limit for you guys. And you're learning that. Even when we say the sky is the limit, it's really not even there. That the limit is for you guys. It's literally as much as you allow to be possible is going to be able to manifest. So you're being challenged to not make impossible things be the determinate outcome for your life. All right, so we have perspective. Yeah. So 12, this is all about changing your perspective, but also There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So with you guys, you don't have to work hard to make manifestation work for you. It's really the biggest thing is releasing the limitations that you may have. So if you feel like I won't make this much money or I won't have this relationship until then, that until is actually going to be the limitation and the blockages. So what you guys are learning and where you're at with your manifestation is learning how to change your perspective by allowing more possibilities. And just by doing that alone, you're going to start seeing manifestations occur in your life. Soulmate connections, partnership connections with your friends, business connections. A lot of you guys are just seeing that those things that you thought were impossible is actually just that thought was the limitation. So you're learning how to remove that thought and change the perspective. So there's a better ways. Pause for reflection. You guys don't have to work yourselves into the ground or work hard to manifest this soulmate or even this job that you guys are longing for, as far as providing more financial freedom and even being able to live the life of your dreams. You don't have to work hard to do that. You're just challenged in perspective and possibility. These are the two limitations, is you're allowing more to come into your life. 4 of Ariel. So yeah, this is a lot of abundance here on the board. So you guys are manifesting projects, much more income, stream of income, side projects that are bringing income, things that you're not even looking for, just because you've opened up and allowed the possibility. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save and spend money. So right now, you guys are manifesting financial hardships, but also learning how to maintain financial freedom. So with the 4 of Ariel, you guys are being challenged in the sense of how much you're giving and how much you're receiving, learning the flow of abundance, allowing it to come by just, again, the possibility, right? The possibility means that you guys are researching, you're putting your manifestations into action. A lot of people that count themselves out, they don't even research. They don't even see that the life they want to live is not actually as expensive as they think it is, and not as challenging. With you guys, that's where your main blockage in your in allowing more manifestations to happen is just, again, making it possible up here. So 8 of Gabriel, you guys are learning a lot about just financial freedom and finances in abundance right now on a spiritual level. So the Magician is not someone who's analytical, who has a really great business plan. This person just believes in the manifestation, and so for it just appears. So sudden immediate changes, important communications, things are going to be moving very, very fast this year in abundance. Even here we have blossoming abundance. So if you are in a place where you're attracting hardships financially, it's because source is challenging you, universe, whatever you decide to call God, is challenging you to see money in a different way, not to hoard money, but also not to overly spend money. You're manifesting the same financial cycles until you open up the possibility and change your perspective on abundance. That's the main thing. You guys are attracting a lot of money. Rest and rejuvenate. So some of you, you have this dream and this desire to make more money or to be financially free. In this deck, guys, this seems like more of partnerships, yes, in relationships, but finances. Like you guys are manifesting financial freedom. Okay, so I'm going to spend most of my time talking about that, as that's what's coming up for you guys. And we have ambition at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So this hard work and dedication that you guys feel like you have to make towards making more abundance, what Spirit is saying several times is to slow down. We have rest and rejuvenate again, but we also have the resistance right here. A great deal of activity, sudden immediate changes, pause for reflection. So we have reflection, rest, and rejuvenation. This means you don't have to work hard to make this happen. It's just allowing the possibility and changing the perspective is what's allowing this to come in. So resting, rejuvenate, and allowing the abundance to flow to you guys. Also, you guys are coming to a place of awakening presence. So the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of love and protection. You're awakening in spirituality, because again, we have the High Priestess here. This is someone who is pretty in tune spiritually. with making things happen, you're learning that spirit over logic and spirit over planning is way more productive, right? So a lot of you guys have this outlook of career, have this outlook of abundance and finances, but again, you're manifesting and learning how to attract this abundance from a spiritual place. So manifestations, remember guys, we have ideas. Before any of this was here, before this was here, this was an idea that someone had. And so the manifestation process is making it into a physical, tangible item. But this started off as an idea, right? A thought, which is not a tangible thing. So it's important that you have this spiritual awakening so that you can understand the laws of manifestation. And for you guys, it's mainly, again, possibility. All that glitters, yeah. So don't be fooled by what looks like is gold. You guys have a lot of gold on the board, a lot of finances coming to you. CEOs, entrepreneurs, inventors, artists are on the board here. People, anyone who dreams the possibility of making this happen, you guys are manifesting that. So with all that glitters, it tells me to be very, very cautious as to what you're given into by thinking it's a blessing of a manifestation, right? So just be very cautious when things are brought to your attention. Fertility, so yeah, we have more projects coming in. We have spiritual strength, and we also have ambition. So your guys' ambition is what's going to create it. But remember, ambition is just an energy. You don't have to be working hard to manifest this. Again, it's just allowing, changing your perspective, and seeing the possibility is what helps you guys manifest and what you guys are doing. We have fertility. So again, like I said, CEOs, new projects, new ideas, side opportunities. Some of you guys, your friends or someone's going to reach out to you and just say, hey, I know you're really good at this. I don't mind paying you to do this. Can you come and help me with whatever this is? You're not even going to feel like that was a job or an opportunity, but that's what Spirit is trying to get you into, is like the possibility of the financial stream of income and the abundant life that you can live if you just allow, by shifting your perspective. So everything you think is impossible will be impossible. But again, because a lot of you guys are just simply believing in it, it's happening. This is spiritual strength. The mental conflict and the chaos with the twos, again, it is heart, soul, spirit over mind, logic, and intellect. That's what you guys are learning and allowing things to happen, because some of these things that happen, the possibilities, it seems impossible for it to happen. And that word, just impossible, is the mental blockage. By you not understanding, how could this happen? Like, how can I make this happen? That is creating the conflict, the how, instead of just allowing it. And again, this comes from a much more spiritual perspective. So all in all, you guys are manifesting infinite possibilities, partnerships, abundance, creativity, and also just a lot of freaking income and a lot of financial freedom. So doing what you love, but still being fulfilled. All right, if you guys chose deck number 1, don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. Remember, keep an open mind, allow the possibility and the perspective. I'm moving on to deck number 2. All right, if you guys chose deck number 2, this is what you guys are currently manifesting. The overall energy is freedom. Live wild and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence. So this is already great to see. You guys are manifesting freedom by learning how to think differently, how to change your perspective on things, on how things should happen, and allowing more freedom for you to fail or make mistakes, but also the freedom to live the life that you desire to live. Nine of Cups, Justice. You guys could be a Libra. You don't have to. I'm just going to call out a few signs that I see here on the board. We have a couple of Knight cards. So another thing that you guys are learning too is how to manifest finances too, as well as deck number 1, financial freedom, but it looks like there needs to be more of a balance. So in some things and areas and aspects in your life, you guys have freedom, and in other places you don't. So you guys are learning how to manifest in all aspects of your life so that there's a balance, because I feel like you're manifesting financial opportunities, but they're coming in slow. Sometimes money is coming in slow, but also it's not just that, it's learning how to have fulfillment even when you're attracting finances. So the freedom comes from not just being able to work a job that you desire to live, but one that is fulfilling. You guys are on the brink of doing that. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more rest or time off, seek relief from stress, and the Emperor. You guys are also manifesting a lot more opportunities because of your confidence. Stability, efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. You guys could be in Aries. You don't have to be, but this is about understanding that what is on the other side of you making these decisions in your life is freedom and what you guys honestly, truly desire. Financial constraints. So this is in the reverse. You guys, again, this is definitely finances that you guys are manifesting. A lot of you are manifesting freedom in the sense of, for a few of you guys, I'm feeling like someone around you or people around you that were, whether they're in prison or jail or in a situation of an injustice situation, whether that's child support, anything that has to do with the law, a lot of you guys are finding or manifesting freedom from that. And it's not because you outsmart the system, it's because you guys just simply trust in the universe, but also are very heavily predicated on freedom. And so when you're manifesting freedom, you're manifesting this in all areas of your life. A lot of you guys are also breaking free from debt. I see that you're manifesting breaking free from debt, breaking free from credit, like this type of freedom that you're having. Because remember, money allows more freedom. It's just simply a tool, an accelerator to happiness. So anything that's going to provide freedom for you, you guys are manifesting. Financial freedom, law and justice freedom, all of these things, freedom, and also independence with self. So with the relationship part, you guys are manifesting freedom and happiness independently. So without having to depend on another person, you are manifesting freedom for yourself, which is a beautiful thing. Indecision. So also clarity. This was in the reverse. So you guys are coming out of financial strains and freedom. Remember, the less financial strains you guys have, the more freedom that you obtain. And again, that's what you guys are seeking heavily, is for the freedom. Let's see. Community, more friendships, better friendships is also what you guys are manifesting. And between worlds, in a balance of spiritual world and practicality. Phases and cycles. So a lot of you are also manifesting endings and new beginnings in life in general. So there is a beginning. Without every ending, there would not be a beginning, but illusions are revealed and released. So it's freedom from the system. It's freedom from feeling like I have to live exactly this way. I have to go to school, get a good job, or get a degree, then get a good job, then have a family. It's that systematic timeline of a slave, which is what I call it. But living in the matrix, in the system, you guys are learning how to be free without it. Like over the system, you guys are learning how to be free and not confining to social stereotypes, how you feel like you should live your life. You're breaking free and also manifesting from just living a life that you enjoy and not really caring about what people have to say about it. This is an immense amount of freedom. And so because of that risk that you guys are taking, it's allowing better friendships, better community, and also a better spiritual relationship. Stand your ground. So yeah, a lot of you are just having the confidence and saying, like, I'm not settling for anything less. If it doesn't make me feel wild and free, I don't want it. And because of that, you are manifesting so many things on a much higher level. Triumph, so victory, and also disruption. So while you guys are getting free, it seems like you're also manifesting cycles. So there are a lot of lessons that the universe is trying to bring to you guys. In order to stop populating the same results, there needs to be a cycle that's broken. So you guys are also manifesting a cycle. So when you're able to detect exactly which cycle or phase it is that you are manifesting, then you can break free from that. And that's ultimately what you guys are desiring to do. So what's happening with the disruption in the phases and the cycles with this card and the stand your ground, it's like things are going to fall apart. Again, like I always say, to fall in place. But remember, the purpose of this is for freedom. The freedom that you're desiring and asking for, it's due to the disruption and the phases and cycles that are occurring. So as soon as you say, I want freedom and happiness, and things start disrupting, friendships, jobs, and things start falling apart, it's because, remember, when you're asking for freedom, the universe, God, whatever you believe, is going to knock down anything that is not providing freedom. In this case, your guys' financial constraints, your lack of making decisions, your phases and cycles, guys, are coming from your indecisiveness, right? When you're not clear and decisive with the universe and what exactly you want to manifest, then you're just creating the same exact cycle. So this indecision, you guys are learning how to come out and just be very clear and decisive on what you want. Some of you have to spend more time focusing on what truly makes you happy and not what you think does, but in your heart, in your desire, that fire, what is really bringing you happiness. Because when we're manifesting, guys, we have to be very particular, right? We're attracting this. So if you guys are attracting a lot of the same things, whether it's debt, financial constraints, phases and cycles with your relationships and anything in your life, it's due to your indecision making, right? So the more clarity and the more decisive, like, I want this relationship with unconditional love that allows me to be free, blah, 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 blah. That type of manifestation needs to really be embarked so that you guys can manifest entirely what you want. So if you're noticing that, again, it's just due to your lack of decision making. As soon as you're clear and decisive on what you want, the universe will be able to act. But some people are just like, oh yeah, I want to be a millionaire, and they have no idea how much money a month they would have to sustain to be a millionaire and how many taxes come out of that. So making this realistic and not just throwing something at the wall and hoping that it sticks. This is about really making a decision, standing to your ground, and being very firm in it so that you can manifest. Because ultimately what you guys want is freedom. And then humor. So don't take life so serious. Also, you guys your life that you're attracting is very adventurous and fun. It's very innocent. It's very lighthearted. You're experiencing life. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to get to a place where you're like, wow, like I've never been so free and happy. That's what you guys are manifesting. Even if you look at this card, she's super happy with humor, laughing, and just having a good time and enjoying life from a place of freedom and independence is what you guys are manifesting. It's coming in slow, but again, you guys have karmic energy that you're releasing with the Justice card and the indecision making. The karmic cycles, phases, and illusions you're creating, again, due to the fact that you guys are not standing your ground, making firm, clear decisions, and stepping in your emperor energy. And this is knowing exactly what it is you want to manifest. And then the Four of Michael is coming from a place of making sure that you're in a place of quiet meditation and really, really taking the time to study what it is that you want. Because remember, with manifestation, you can also attract what you don't want because you're spending so much time thinking about what you don't want. So all in all, you guys are manifesting a life of freedom, happiness, and innocence. Getting back to when you were a child in the community, when everything was great, no worries and cares and concerns. So if things start happening that are disruptive, it is to break the phase in the cycle. Okay? If you guys chose deck number 2, the Yellowstone, don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm moving on to deck number 3. All right, if you guys chose deck number 3, the Purple Stone, this is what you guys are manifesting. The overall energy is polarity. So, like I shared with the last few decks, when you guys are manifesting and attracting, it also works both ways. So you can attract and manifest the bad or the dark, but also the good. In this case, you guys are manifesting polarity, which tells me that you guys are manifesting some hard times based on the lessons that need to be learned, but also good times. So it's almost like the life or what you're manifesting is being able to sustain this feeling of happiness for longer than a moment. Okay, so that's a very interesting thing. You guys seem to be a much more mature group compared to the others, but I don't feel like you guys are tuning in much to how you're manifesting, because again, you're manifesting some dark stuff, and I'm going to get into that. 7 of Pentacles, this is patience, right? So a lot of you guys have sown your seeds and you're waiting to see what's manifesting. Why isn't it manifesting? Why am I not living the life that I desire to live? Why do I not have the job? A lot of you guys are, I feel like there could be some frustrations in the sense of not being exactly where you want to be, seeing it, but again, also being burnt out. We have the 9 of Wands. So this is due to your guys' lack of patience. Remember, you plant the seed, you water it, and the way that you water it is just simply believing and knowing that it's going to grow. Imagine if you were just watering a seed and watching it grow every day, how time consuming and tedious that would be. It's kind of the same way with your guys' manifestation process. Plant the seed, water it every day. And your seed of manifestation could be simply an idea, and an idea that you guys have, even if it's starting your own business, or getting a better job, or manifesting a family, or that house that you guys want to buy. You're watering that seed every day, meaning whether it's on a visual board, seeing that house every day, driving by that house every week, going to that house, that model home, whatever it is. It seems like you guys just have to water it, and remembering that this is going to happen, and not like waiting every moment for it to happen. Which is why, again, with your manifestation, I feel like you guys might be manifesting things that you don't want, waiting for what you do want, like the frustration of what you do want. Two of Pinnacles. Some of you guys wanted to manifest certain things, but now are questioning it because it's not happening right away. Again, there are things that you're still learning. Six of Swords, yeah. So there's some limited perspectives that you guys are carrying with you from the past that have to kind of fall away in order for you guys to manifest what it is that you're manifesting. You guys, again, this is a challenging deck. So if you guys chose the purple deck, it's a much more mature group. So it's a very troubling thing to not know when you're manifesting the things that are also not going right. So if you're noticing things from the past, or you're on that same cycle, it's because the mentality that you have from the past, you're trying to use for your current state or your future. And so what you're learning is to take great pride in your excellence, but practice and patience. So you're manifesting within your own self, patience and an understanding. And we're going to get more into that. Consider getting additional education or training. Let's see who you guys are. Okay, so it's your belief. It's your belief system that is attracting a lot of low things. So it's like, if you were in a place of wanting to manifest more and it didn't really work out, it's kind of affecting how you're manifesting in the future. This seems like you guys need a lot of hope to continue. Let's see if hope is here. Okay, we have balance. All right, so you guys are definitely learning balance with the polarity, good times and bad times, not allowing your dark times to predicate your future, to determine your future. Is yes, doors get closed, no's happen, things that don't work out the way you wanted it to happen. But what Spirit is saying is let it go, because you're manifesting that same loop. So the longer you stay in the past about things that didn't work out is why you guys are manifesting the same type of polarity in your life. And again, polarity is integration, right? It's dark and light. With both, we have balance. And that's what you guys are learning also. Solutions is 14. So success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience. Forgiving and healing energy. So you guys are trying to manifest, right, much more in your life and of harmony. Let's just see what else. Mostly love and abundance. And the issue is just that you guys have that same perspective and that same way of thinking from the past that you guys are trying to interpret in the present moment and future. So this is going to be heavily focused on your spirituality. So you guys are manifesting a lot of karmic energy right now. In order to break that, again, it's going to come from connecting with heaven, but also getting a closer relationship with source so that you can understand why these things are occurring. We have the 9 of Raphael, make a wish, dreams becoming a reality, a joyful time of life. So this is good. You guys are attracting a dream or a lifestyle that you guys admire to live. However, again, it's really, really predicated on how you see the world and releasing that. So you guys are manifesting a new way of thinking, a new way of dreaming, and patience, self-control, forgiving. We have a man holding a coin and a woman holding a heart. So a lot of you are attracting a soulmate relationship with someone who wants to provide for you and help you. And all of the things that you're worrying about now, Spirit is like, if you spent less time worrying on these things, because you're manifesting based on worry, concerns, and stress, if you guys were able to stop doing that and see the light in certain situations and having a little bit of hope outside of everything that you guys have been through, again, because I feel like you guys are tired. You're waiting for the manifestation process, everything that you want. You feel like your prayers are not being answered. Nothing is really changing as fast as it could be or as it should be. And again, it's your mentality that has to shift. And how you do that is having hope, but also what I'm feeling like is gratitude for where you are and how far you've come, and not focusing on where you want to go so much, because that is discouraging you in the sense of reminding you of where you are and where you are not. And it's really frustrating you, and that's why you guys are creating some of these same moments over and over. So again, success that comes from objective compromise. In this case, you're compromising the way that you see things, always assuming that, okay, this is too good to be true, something bad might happen. Just that thought and limitation is creating something bad to happen. So you guys are being really heavily challenged in your spiritual growth. So in this case, this is definitely a relationship in love and finances in love. This seems to be your guys' main focus. A leg up. So some of you guys are manifesting families, and if not, you guys could already have a family that you are trying to provide more for, and you could be doing everything on your own also, because I'm seeing that a lot of you are independent in the sense of trying to make things happen, and this is for a reason. This is to build your strength. Balance. Again, you're learning and you're manifesting balance in your life, allowing good things to happen, opening your mind and consciousness and allowing good things to happen, understanding that there can be no light without the dark. All right, understanding polarity, balance of spirituality and practicality. There's a really big sense, and if you guys have been seeing 1111, again, these act as gates. These are doorways into a more spiritual realm. You are manifesting a deeper spiritual connection because you're realizing that you've exhausted all your options and what you think is right and how you can manifest, that now it's time for more of a spiritual union. This is also going to attract your soulmate. If you guys are waiting for your soulmate, or if you're currently in a relationship with your soulmate, take it how it resonates. Either way, you're developing a spiritual union. Remember, a soulmate is attracted by the soul at soul level. Soul is spirituality. And so in order to attract the things that you really desire, spirit is trying to open you up in a sense of being more spiritual and seeing things from a spiritual aspect, except for, oh my gosh, it's falling apart again. Is this going to happen again? Am I ever going to get out of this situation? Am I ever going to do this? And spirit, which is also again hope. These things that we want are not practical. We want hope and happiness and abundance and soulmate. These are all spiritual manifestations. So that's kind of where the disconnect is in you manifesting. And so in this sense, you're manifesting a deeper spiritual union of balance, of polarity, so that you can also, because I feel like you guys are also manifesting peace, but you're doing it to yourself. You're working yourself into the ground to the point where you don't have enough stamina. And it doesn't matter, even if you're not physically working on a career, mentally you're exhausted with waiting for things to happen. And again, this is to get you back into a place of spirituality and harmony with what? Yourself and with the past. A lot of you are attracting past energy or still living in past energy because you still have not let go of things that have happened in the past that did not work out, that you felt like should have, whether that's relationships, career, family situations, certain houses. Maybe some of you guys got denied with certain situations in your life. Basically, Spirit is saying, make amends with your past, because every moment is a creation of manifestation. And the more and more you live in the past, the more you create past outcomes. So things that are not working out due to your past. And then wisdom. So you're also attracting more wisdom, more of a spiritual union, so that you can change this around. A lot of you have had a hard time, but things are getting ready to shift for you guys. You guys are manifesting more of a reality. And honestly, it's just simply because you guys got tired of doing it yourself. You know, we try to create these things and Spirit's like laughing, like, why don't you just move out of the way, tell me what you want, and allow it to happen? See, we make things so difficult. But that's kind of where you guys are at right now. Things are getting ready to shift, and that's just because you guys are running out of options. And this place of running out of options is actually letting go. You letting go is actually allowing Spirit to work in your life to create more of a light outcome. So if you guys chose deck number 3, the purple deck, don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm moving on to deck number 4. All right, if you guys chose the brown deck, this is your reading and what you are currently manifesting, with the overall energy being friendship. So you guys are attracting better friends and your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people, spend more time socializing. So all of the changes that you're making spiritually, you are then attracting different friends on a much more higher caliber of spirituality. So higher frequency people, that is basically what your soul tribe is. When you think of your soul family, this is the same tribe that has the same vision or relatively the same purpose in life. And so now when you guys are attracting these people and these friendships, it's going to come from a place of like, wow, you're reading that book, I just read that book, that's crazy, type of coincidences such as that. The Fool card, you're manifesting more opportunities because you guys are taking risks. A lot of you are facing your fears. When we face our fears is when we feel most alive. So remember that if you're not facing your fears or going after or going towards them to transcend them, then you are not living. You're just living in fear if you are. So the Fool card is about taking risks. So a lot of you guys are manifesting vacation, trips, Six of Cups, it looks like children. Fool and Six of Cups would definitely be children. Promotions, rewards, Page of Wands, a new project, a new position in work, looks like as well. And also with the Six of Cups, it's memories, so past friendships. So it seems like some of you guys are going to have some past friends that reach out here soon, and they are and always were part of your soul family. It's just that you guys kind of broke off on your own direction because you were taking a different pathway to get to the same or a different route to get to the same journey. So you guys kind of split, went your separate ways to learn what you needed to evolve, and you're coming back together again. So you guys are having past friendships, past relationships, or past people coming back to just basically see what's going on. And it'll be coincidental that you guys are kind of like on the same page, even though you haven't talked for months to years. So I definitely see that too. I definitely see children. So some of you are manifesting children. If that is something that you're desiring and have been thinking about heavily, that's coming very soon, or you're manifesting that already in the future. Seven of Wands, this is about a breakthrough also, but again, this seems like a work situation where you are manifesting a better position or a new position in work. All right, we have the Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Again, you're attracting a family, and you're manifesting a family and a home. So some of you may be focusing on building your foundation for your family or building a home for you and your family, and that's definitely happening. Remember, guys, as you are thinking about this, you are manifesting it, and every day watering it by seeing that house is what's going to make it happen. Some of you guys could be a Gemini, you don't have to be, or an Aries. But with the Lovers card, we have make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So I would definitely pay attention to Gemini season. So this year in Gemini season, it looks like you guys are attracting not just friendships, but much more meaningful relationships, conversations with people. In that sense, if you are looking for love, it looks like you're attracting a soulmate as well, or a life partner, someone who wants to commit to you, start a family. Yeah, so if you guys chose this deck, when I was shuffling it, this was the deck that had the most like controversy in the way that the cards were falling out. And a lot is going on with you guys, and it's happening very quickly, it's happening very rapidly, and it's because something kicked into gear. Like you guys had some revelation in the past few months, and something just kicked into gear, and you're like, I'm gonna do this. What do I have to lose? I want to live, and I want to live my dream. So why am I settling for less in life? And this outlook that you guys have, this curiosity and this fire, is attracting better friendships, but also a relationship. This relationship that you're attracting, it is so solid in the sense of both of you guys want a home and a family, and you're starting to save for that and think about those things. And there's a lot of excitement, like for you guys, you've been through a lot. So psychic information, it's due to your trust. The more you're trusting spirit, which you guys are definitely learning how to trust more of spirit and allowing intuition to lead you, you're manifesting everything that you want, because you guys are finally taking the risk to just follow your intuition. Seven of Ariel, you have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So again, you've been patient. This came up in the reverse. You guys have been patient in wanting this to happen, and it definitely seems like it's going to be your season this year. Goddess of the moon. So pay very close attention to the moon and the cycles of it. Envy. Yeah, you guys are manifesting so much that your friendships are fading away because they're envious of you and the things that you've been able to do, but they're not seeing how far you've come. They're not seeing what you've sacrificed, the hard work you put into, the risk, the leap of faith that you've taken, you trusting in intuition more and allowing it into your life little by little every day is creating envy around you. So this is friends, family, even relationships. That's why things are going to be shifting for you guys. You're manifesting your soul tribe, your partner, and everything that you want, even your promotion at your job. So some of you guys are getting promotions and awards or just acknowledgement in general. This is creating envy and jealousy around you. And that's, again, because what you guys decided to trust your information, your intuition. And so you'll notice that that's not something that's uncommon, is people see you being happy and they're just like, well, why are you happy? And they have no idea what you've done to manifest where you are. So be very careful about that. Yeah, we even have the first chakra. Your relationships and friendships are changing drastically. For this to be the overall energy for you guys, your friendship, in fact, the more you're changing, the higher vibrations are coming in your relationships and friendships. Meaning, as you evolve and change your frequency, you're now attracting friends who are also very happy, who are also in that same place. So now you guys are just enjoying life and others are just looking around like, how did you do this? So your relationships and friendships are changing also to propel you. So again, birds of a feather flock together. We all know that. As you change your surroundings and friendships, for instance, you guys know to manifest, you have to put yourself in that state of being. So if you're manifesting financial freedom, you're now going to seminars and events that will help you attract financial freedom, or doing the things you feel like you need to. And what's happening is just being in the presence of other people who are attracting the same thing as you literally propels you to the next level. It's very hard to manifest when your friendships or the people around you are not trying to do what you're doing. It's a very for instance, like if you were in a place of where everyone wanted to desire becoming a millionaire, you would just easily propel there because the energy is so dominant. But if you're in a state of poverty, or let's say you're around a bunch of friends who are just low frequency, low drama, really not trying to attract anything soul wise or becoming a millionaire, that's not a fertile place to plant your seeds of manifestation. And that's also what Spirit is saying, is like, I have to get you around the people that are also similar to you in your soul tribe, so that you can also propel and manifest that much quickly, rather than with the people around you. It's a very stale place to sow. You can't sow a seed in a place of poverty if you're trying to become more abundant. And so that's why your friendships and things have to change, is because your outlook and their outlook are infringing on one another. Chaos and conflict. Yeah. So chaos and conflict, envy, 7 of Wands, that's also chaos and conflict. So when you guys see that you're manifesting also chaos and conflict, it's because of the outlook that people have of you. They don't really see you for who you are. And so don't be frightened by the chaos and conflict. It's just also preparing you and tearing down the things that are not for you, including your friendships. Inner strength, yeah. So if you're wondering why things are happening, or if they come back to a place of chaos, it's because you're also moving back to wholeness, recognizing that you have power and inner strength. So these circumstances that you're finding yourself in is to also develop strength, so that you can see the power that's within you. This is also recharging you to go after. And it sucks that it takes us like getting to rock bottom for us to make these changes. But unfortunately, you guys you've had your rock bottom, or you're gonna have this rock bottom where it just really exuberates you. And remember, I was talking about that shift at the very beginning, discontent and boredom. So you're gonna spend some time alone, but it's due to prosperity. Everything is happening for you, and it's predicated on hope. The hope that it's happening and taking the leap of faith. With the chaos and conflict, it could be very discouraging with the competition and the envy. And again, if any of you guys have this feeling that I'm mentioning, as far as you feeling like other people are happy and you're not, that needs to be released immediately also, because everyone has the opportunity to manifest. And release that and focus on your hope. This hope is what allows and shapes your manifestations. the sun and salvation. Yeah. So you guys are coming to a very, very great part of your life of having it all. Like, you're going to learn that you can have happiness with the sun card and salvation, freedom, and hope. This is what you're manifesting. Strength, also friendship, and prosperity. And this is all what? Predicated on hope. So you guys are coming to a place of happiness and freedom is what you're manifesting. And again, that's all due to the fact that you guys had faith and trust, even in the midst of conflict and chaos. You are remaining hopeful and optimistic about this freedom and happiness. So if you guys chose deck number 4, the brown deck, this is your reading. Don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. I really want to see what you guys have to say for deck number 4. I say that this is probably on the brink of manifesting everything that you guys want. All right, I'm moving on to the last deck, deck number 5. All right, if you guys chose deck number 5, the green deck, this is your reading and what you are currently manifesting, with the overall energy being courage. So you guys are manifesting courage, facing your fears, understanding that you're setting your own boundaries. In your mind, you are creating boundaries based on fear. So you're learning how to be more limitless, manifesting and having the courage to do that. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups. A lot of you guys are going to start dreaming, or you're fantasizing about the things that you want. That's a better way to say that. You guys are fantasizing or dreaming about the things that you want, and you're manifesting the courage to go after them. Yay. This is amazing. So 9 of Pentacles, this is luxury and abundance. 4 of Pentacles, you guys are being open to receiving money. And also with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, this is about allowing and releasing, not being afraid to spend or invest in yourself to populate more abundance. So the dreams, you guys are having more courage to face your dreams and go after your dreams. Soul expansion, yeah. So you're going through a soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You will understand the connections between all things. Also with fear. 10 of Michael, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So it seems like you guys have really been challenged. At the bottom of the deck, we have patterns. You're being challenged to break the pattern. You're manifesting courage to break patterns. Now, with manifestation, I want you guys to understand, as you're manifesting good, you can also manifest bad, right? By not letting go of things that are supposed to end a long time ago. Trying to make temporary things permanent things, right? When you think about a child that has a pacifier, right? They are not supposed to have it for too long, because what happens, right? They've made a temporary thing permanent, and so now they have to deal with the after effects of trying to force something temporary or seasonal into permanent. And so that's kind of what you guys are learning too, is the reason why you keep attracting some of the same things and manifesting some of the same things is because you have these fears of ending. So you're having courage to end the things that you know you're supposed to end. There is not going to be a different outcome if you keep the same pattern, right? You know, doing the same thing, expecting different results. That's kind of what's coming up here. Allowing the ending to happen so that you can be free. So you guys are manifesting the courage to be free, to let go of things, to put the past behind you, to break the pattern. How do you break the pattern? You do something differently, right? A habit forming, how we form habits, it's the same thing. You are having the courage to set better boundaries with yourself and breaking those patterns for the sake of you having more abundance and independence. That's something that I'm feeling like too. So some of you guys are holding on to things or people that you feel like will help you, but in all reality, until you release them, you'll never discover the courage that you have and the power that you have if you don't do it on your own. So you're manifesting endings, but also happiness too, and faith. Faith that when you let go of this ending, something better will come in the future also. Pattern, 6 of Ariel. Material needs getting fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Act of kindness, giving and receiving with a grateful heart. So you guys are manifesting more abundance, Again, independent abundance, financial freedom, and just being able to have more income for yourself without having to just survive. So this is having a bountiful. But again, it seems like you guys are blocked emotionally and not really trusting on a soul level. Let's see what this is about. Happy family is in reverse. So a lot of you guys are trying to keep things together. And that's why I said that if you continuously hold on to what you know you're supposed to let go of, you're only prolonging the future. You're only prolonging your process. And this comes from a lack of faith, and also this is coming from control, and that control that you feel like you have to make things happen. You're having the courage to let that go and allow something new into your life. Some of you guys have been doing some patterns for some time now, and you really, really want this life of just abundance. As you see, she has love, she has wisdom, she has strength, she has courage, she's growing. Everything in the cup has something differently. A lot of you are also holding on to certain things in your life, so you're manifesting nothing new. You're manifesting nothing but the old, and you have a fantasy that something will change with this person or this situation. And Spirit is saying, when you have the courage to release it, then will you begin to really, really live the life that you want to live in a happy family of harmony. So a lot of you are just not making decisions because you want to keep the family together or keep harmony with whatever. You know, your family could also be your employees, you know, the company that you work for. Could be your friends, could be the fact that you have children or that you don't. So take it how it resonates with the family. It could be your family, but Spirit could be moving you away from always having to keep it together for your family. It's multiple things that are coming up for this group in a sense of relationships and holding on to things that are no longer serving you. And therefore you guys are not really manifesting much new in your life. And if you are, it's just in spurts. And again, your higher self wants you to be able to sustain a moment of happiness for longer than spurts. So a lot of you are holding on to things because they're bringing you spurts of happiness here and there. And Spirit is just like you're settling hostilities. So yeah, a lot of you guys just don't want to deal with the confrontation, what has to come with the change. Because remember, once we accept truth and accountability and we know that we're supposed to leave, or we know we're supposed to end something and we don't, we go against our intuition, and it creates hostilities within ourselves, mental hostilities, but then also it makes us accountable to actually have to change the things that we're doing. If we no longer accept this relationship or whatever it is that you guys are accepting, and you allow it to end, that means that you have to also make changes, and that comes with courage of independence. Angel of balance. So yeah, you guys are also learning balance by speaking up when need to be, and also balance within yourself, not giving too much, not receiving too less, and balance in having the courage to dream. Balance in allowing yourself to dream also. New life. So you guys are attracting a new life, but you cannot do that if you are still holding on to your old life. And it's crazy because, you know, I'm even learning myself that as you evolve and as you elevate, and it's not to be superior, it's like a lot of things in your life just don't fit anymore. That childhood friendship just doesn't fit the part anymore. And sometimes it's hard to detach ourselves, which we all know the cause of all suffering is attachments, is this attachment to your old life and anything in it, the old way of thinking, the things that you always do on the same patterns, is preventing you from manifesting a new life. Ultimately, that's what you guys are manifesting or trying to manifest, and that takes courage. Courage to walk away from the things that are no longer serving you, courage to walk away from the people that are no longer serving you. Heart chakra. So it's definitely some relationship stuff here, some confidence, the confidence and the courage. That's like the two big things that are going to help you manifest this new life. Confidence and courage. Confidence with the solar plexus chakra. This is the willpower, you knowing who you are. Self-esteem. This is also just hope that if I let go of this old life, that will this new life be better? You have a lot of doubts and fears around that. But again, courage and confidence. This new life that you guys are waiting for or wanting is right across the door of you making a decision to let go of the things that are no longer serving you. This has to do with a relationship, it seems like, with the heart chakra. Could be a friendship, could be a family member. In general, it's very close to your heart. And you know, with close to our heart, it's friends that we've been friends with for a long time. It's family members. it's relationships, it's twin flame stuff, it's soulmate stuff. It's a lot that's coming up here. And then the last two, we have fulfillment of wishes and power. So your courage and confidence, but you don't really know who you are just yet. And that's why you guys have the soul expansion, is that you guys haven't really figured out who you are and the power that you do have if you decide to have the courage and the confidence to make the decision to walk away from situations that have already ended. See, in your heart, you know these situations have ended, but you staying there is preventing you from fulfillment of new wishes. So you're manifesting a life that you really, really want to have in the life that you're desiring. But again, it takes confidence and courage to get there, and also understanding who you are. Understanding who you are and the power that you have to change your circumstances at any moment. It only takes a shift, a very, very brief shift, and the fact that you can change your situation at any moment if you knew about the power that you have had. A lot of you also, what I'm getting is there needs to be a little bit of healing. So a situation ending, the way that you're ending these things, remember, you're not ending them because they're not working. You're not ending them because they're ended. You're allowing them to end and closing the door from a place of, I deserve unconditional love, happiness, freedom, and I'm no longer postponing that for this situation, for this person, for this company, due to the fears that I have of being alone, failing, fear of failure, fear of what people have to say, fear of people walking away from you, fear of losing friendships. There's a lot of fears that are determining your guys' decisions, but I want you guys to focus on the fact that you are manifesting a fulfillment of wishes and a new life that's waiting for you on top of independence of finances and abundance. And so what's necessary is having the courage to break the patterns that are still replaying, and the patterns are founded on the fears that you have, your deepest fears. So if you guys chose deck number 5, the green deck, this is your reading.